Good morning. Welcome to your Saturday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum here with some words of wisdom to get us rolling for this fine day. And as you can see, I'm back in my own digs. Had an awesome time. Vicki and I had so much fun rummaging. We found all kinds of great stuff. So I wanted to show you two of them actually, but I'm going to give it a minute until some of you have popped on. So, good morning, Peggy. Welcome, welcome. You are the first one on today. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Mostly overcast here, but still warm, 73. So I was just looking at the window as I ran the shade up, thinking, it's really nice not having an air conditioner in the window, but there will come a day when it gets to be about mid 80s, I'll say, yeah, done with that. Good morning, good morning. Glad you are here. So, we have a card today from the Soul Coaching deck, just so you can kind of prepare your mind for that. And off to a good start today. Looking forward to it. Oh, just a reminder too, those of you who are considering my coaching specials for my birthday, they'll be done as of Monday at midnight. So just a reminder to check them out, and I'll see if I can remember to put the link in the feed here. In fact, you know what? Because my brain is as it is, let me grab a little piece of paper here and put down link to birthday specials in feed for today. Cool. Then I'll remember. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Beth. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday to all of you. So, I want to show you some of the fun things I got. Like I said, good morning, Gwen. Welcome, welcome. We did 2 days of rummaging. Good morning, Janine. And mostly I was picking up things that are useful in the here and now. I'm a sucker for office supplies. So, found some bubble mailers that had never been opened for, I think, a quarter, and what else did I find? Other office supplies. Oh, index cards. Because I like spreading them all over my desk, as you can tell. So, but two of the fun things that I got this round were this awesome studio pot. Isn't that cool? $4. So that was one of them. And then I got a great big painting. Isn't that cool? That was a little more. That was 18, but she had the most awesome stuff. I actually bought myself 3 coats there, and I'll wear them a couple of times, figure out which ones I really love, keep the ones I love, and then rummage the ones that are less so. But they were all artist-created coats, and they are just cool. So really had fun. It was an awesome time. If you haven't gone rummaging in a while, maybe do it for a weekend with a friend. Good morning, Mel. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. So we had fun. Then I had to unpack. And my rule of thumb was, as one thing came in, at least 1 or 2 things needed to go out. So I now have a carload ready to go over to the rummage sale. But it was fun. We had a great time. So, our card for today, as I said, comes from Soul Coaching, What Your Soul Wants You to Know, Denise Lynn. And again, it's a card we've had in the not too distant past, but I think for myself, for sure, this is a great message for today. Silence. Silence. So let's take a couple of nice deep breaths in silence and see what you notice. And what did you most notice? I noticed the shrubs that are full of birds, and all I can hear is bird song. Fabulous. What a way to start the day. Yes? And the subtitle on this one is, I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. Isn't that something to aspire to? I certainly do. Silence. Card meaning, be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Diane is taking me out for my birthday lunch today, so then I think it'll be good. We'll go sit in the park on the swing and just have that silence. Listen to the birds, just enjoy the beautiful day. So, looking forward to that. Your soul wants you to know, in silence, you'll find your sacred witness. It's the dwelling place of your soul. Your spirit loves the truth, and in peace you can seek and discover your truth. Thank you, Cindy. I greatly appreciate it. If you're in pain, go into it until you find the source so it can be healed. The issue with that also is when you're willing to go into the pain, you're not creating suffering, because pain is that physical experience of what's going on. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you're here. But suffering is when we've applied meaning to that pain that makes it even worse. That's suffering, and that's under our control. We can't always control the pain, but we certainly can decide what we want to think about it, feel about it, put out into the world about it. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet quietude and surrender to stillness. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. So that was the line that jumped out at me, for me, today. Why? Because taking 2 days off, I will now have hundreds of emails. Good morning, Sue. Glad you are here. Another kindred spirit who was actually doing some good self-care by the lake. Fabulous, fabulous. That's such a good thing. So I'm going to be sitting by the river today, and the river has its own energy, which is lovely too. So, nice way to spend part of the day. But that sentence, resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. I have tons of catch up to do because I allowed myself 2 days off to have fun. But I don't have to do all that catch up right away. And it has that artificial urgency. It's like the ping on your phone. It's like the phone ringing. It's like the ping from emails and texts and all that stuff. It has an artificial sense of urgency. So we don't need to rise to that occasion. We can go, okay, it's a little box that I hold in my hand. Am I going to let this rule my life? My answer is going to be no. What's your answer going to be? If I get disgusted with trying to catch up or keep up, I'll walk away from it. It'll be here again tomorrow. We know how this goes, right? So, your power is born in silence. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. This peace gives birth to your serenity. And the affirmation again is, I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. And again, that reminds me of words that my yoga instructor says, Bobby Silverstone, at the center of life's storms, I stand serene. At the center of life's storms, I stand serene. I love that. I love that. So rather than being buffeted by the stuff that occurs in our 3D world, we get to make choices about how we want to react to it. So that is it for today. Again, I'll show you the card here. Silence. Let's practice some silence. If you're going to go for a drive, maybe you do it without the radio on. Maybe you just have the windows open and listen to whatever you can hear. The wind whistling through the car, whatever you hear. But just taking some time for some silence today. Yes, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are, including going into the silence. Bye-bye.